Good afternoon, Pokésports. It's your host, Mike, and I play with two Pokemon on the field. Today, my friends, we're playing with this team from Chawar, who brings us, it's Chawarzard on Discord, who brings us this Palafin team, but we could call it a bunch of other things. We could call it a Spectrier team, a Grimmsnarl team, a BRELOOM team. I'd be hard-pressed to call this a Salamence team because I just don't think that Salamence has a place in this team. Intimidate and Rocky Helmet are pretty good as a kit, but Dual Wing, Beat, Iron Head, Roost, I don't really need those right now. Tailwind you do need for support, for speed, control, but you do have the Grimmsnarl. So I don't know, to each their own, but I will be surprised if I find myself bringing a Salamence in this set of games. I will be completely honest right off the bat. Anyway, really excited to bring this Palafin, and I do want to zero in on the Palafin here. 0 to hero with Punching Glove. Punching Glove increases the damage of all punching moves, I believe, by 10% and also prevents contact. So if you're attacking, say, an Amoonguss or anything with like an Effect Spore, then that won't trigger for you, which rarely happened with Palafin, but still, the extra damage is really nice. This could have been a Life Orb, just saying. Drain Punch, Jet Punch, Protect, and Bulk Up means that you're going to be able to choose when you want to power yourself up through Protect and Bulk Up, and then use a priority move, right? You've got your Jet Punch there for extra priority. You can do some supreme damage to a Fluttermane. You could possibly one-hit KO it. I'm not sure with a Punching Glove, actually. That might be a Life Orb's job. But in the rain, certainly you'll be able to KO it with a Jet Punch. You might have to Tera. I say certainly, I'm not sure. Anyway, we also got Rillaboom with Fake Out. Fake Out support is always necessary. Grimmsnarl is really, really solid here because you get to keep the rest of your Pokemon alive. All of your Pokemon, they have a decent amount of bulk, but could definitely benefit from a Reflect, from a Light Screen. And then that Thunder Wave for some really, really good speed control is why I say that the Salamence might not need to be here. The Spectrier is really interesting because that's a fast Taunt user and a fast Will-O-Wisp user and a fast Snarl user. So if you have Spectrier and Grimmsnarl out on your first turn, say, and you're going up against, I don't know, a relatively slow to mid-speed special attacker, you can use Light Screen and Snarl in order to completely soften that damage. So it's pretty interesting. Plus, with a Reflect, you can make it so that your Spectrier just doesn't get one shot, which is really, really important. Anyway, I'm going to go and take this team onto the battle arena, onto the dance floor, and we're going to see what kind of damage we can do. Okay, so follow me now. This is going to be the last. Oh, this is going to be the last Regulation D battle on the channel, I think. Oh, it might be. It depends on what Kevin's got planned for the rest of the week, but this might be. If you have your Regulation E teams ready, please do go and share them on the Discord, on the Rental Codes chat. I'm going to be needing some people to go and help me out here because this is what I do on the channel right now. I showcase the teams of the people in the community who want to go and share their teams and show off some cool and maybe lesser seen Pokemon. Anyway, that's just me. I'm excited to do that. Please go and share that. Links down below to Pokésports.info. You can share that over on Discord. Anyway, I should get started. I said follow me now already, so follow me now. Let's go on the dance floor. Come on, let's go. Mr. Matthews, my first game is against Fina. It's Mr. Feeney. Anyway, that's gonna be a Trick Room using team. I don't think that it's good for me. But I do want to bring the Palafin still. I think that can work quite well against what's going on here. I am going to bring the Grimmsnarl and the Palafin. And the whole idea, I think, is to switch the Palafin back into something that can take the hit the Palafin would have otherwise taken, right? So looking at Iron Hands, that could be a wild charge. Heatran could be okay to take that. Rillaboom could be okay to take that. If it's, say, Fluttermane, Heatran would be really good to take that. I think it's going to be Heatran. I think it's usually going to be Heatran because there's the Chi-Yu. It's bad against the Urshifu, I'll give you that. And in that case, Salamence doesn't help either because Intimidate doesn't really help against a Wicked Blow whatever. Oh, if that's... you know what? Maybe I do, though. Because if that's a Surging Strikes, then Salamence can Rocky Helmet that thing to death. But I want to bring Spectrier. I'm going to bring Spectrier. Here we go. Why not? Right? I really felt Spectrier in that moment, so I just decided to go and bring it. Anyway, hi. Oh, it's a good day. It's a good day. I just had one whole game and did really, really well in it. Realized I didn't hit record. I think I might be getting old. I don't know. Anyway. Delicious. Okay, Grimmsnarl and Palafin versus Feral Palmas and Cresselia. I feel like terastallizing here is actually a pretty decent idea. I should probably hit that Thunder Wave because I'm about to get Trick Roomed anyway. So if I just go and swap out the Heatran for the Spectrier, Heatran for the Spectrier might be a bad idea though. Especially if I'm about to get... Yeah, but Heatran gets hit by the Fake Out. Whatever. I'm assuming that there's going to be a Fake Out, but if not, then it'll just be a Wild Charge on that spot, which is okay as well. It wouldn't be a Drain Punch. It would never be a Drain Punch. It will be next turn, so I'm probably going to want to swap the Heatran out for what's-his-face for Spectrier, but... Yeah. Well, there we go. We've at least got the Para up on Cresselia. Maybe that means that we don't get hit by Trick Room this turn? Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that great when that just kind of works out? Now here's the problem. I can either go for Reflect or I can go for a Light Screen this turn. Sorry, I mean, I could go for a Reflect or I could go for a Spirit Break this turn. I kind of want to just go for a Reflect because I don't have the damage yet to go and take on that Iron Hands. But I do have a Spectrier. And if I switch in the Spectrier here, rear, then that'll get hit by the Drain Punch. It won't work. And the Cresselia will have to go for Trick Room again. That is my master plan. That is my master plan. Anyway, here comes Spectrier, and Mr. Feeney is going to terastallize Mr. Matthews. We need to terastallize. Now, of course, I'm going to turn into water. I'm going to be the water, Mr. Matthews. The Reflect should help. There we go. I'm calling him like I'm seeing him, you know? And again, oh, the double para, it goes so hard, it does. Well, now that is not electric, I'm just going to go ahead and hit that with a Thunder Wave. Make them real sad about their life. Wait. I love this. I love this. I love this so much because it's not gonna do that thing. Okay, Thunder Wave, fine, whatever, you got me. But the taunt, ooh, the taunt. Ooh, the taunt. I mean, it could just go for an Earthquake. It's nothing new, but oh, the classic para taunt. From a Pokemon slot that's been swapped out twice. Oh, that's good. That's so good. We're gonna go for I guess the Ursaluna here. What's it I want to do? I need to just whatever. Palafin is gonna be the one that takes out the Ursaluna. But at least this way I can do damage a couple of times. They might need to swap out the Cresselia here. Yeah. Bring out the Cresselia. Bring in Manalatea. Oh, no. Oh no, that thing's about to get shadow balled. Poor guy. Oh, it's photosynthesis too. I'm a Spectrier. I am a Spectrier. Ursaluna's gonna protect in fear of... And here we go with the Shadow Ball. Not OHKOing. Not OHKOing. No. You know what? I'll give it that. It did not hit the OHKO. However, what's pretty great is I do have... Well, you know what? It could go for a protect itself, but I do have the Thunder Wave. Should I go for a snarl? No, I should go for a Shadow Ball. If it protects, then I'm still under Reflect. That's something, right? Yeah. I mean, was it obvious that it was going to protect? Probably. But what I was worried about is me doing nothing to it and then getting hit by a Dazzling Gleam. So, such is life. This Ursaluna won't get the double OHKO right now. It will almost certainly... No. Almost certainly KO nobody? I don't know. I'm under Reflect. Yeah, no, almost certainly KO nobody. Great. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do that same thing again because I don't want whatever it's doing there to happen. Yeah. We just go for it, I guess. I do have to go for the Thunder Wave before going for the Shadow Ball. Because the Fluttermane, I hate it when I don't have the names in front of me. I need all of those names to be the names that I know, please. So that the Fluttermane wouldn't go first. But it went for a protect anyway, knowing that I've been doing that, so. Anyway, 2-turn protect doesn't actually do anything to it, which is great. And they're going to have to bring out... Ooh. Yeah, that's going to be harsh next turn, actually. Yeah, neither of them goes down, and I eat my citrus. I think they're going to have to bring out Ferropalmus. They're going to have to bring out the Iron Hands. Really? Because it can protect. I mean, but it's also paralyzed. Okay, well, we have 3 turns left on this. No turns left on anything there. I go for Spirit Break on the Ursa. This isn't a great turn for me. I'll be completely honest here. I can swap into the Heatran, but then that'll just get Earthquake. I'm just going to have to Snarl, unfortunately. Yeah, this turn we're just getting damage. Okay. This turn we're just getting damage off on the Ursaluna, I guess. Well, I guess now we're getting damage off on the Cresselia. Luckily, because of the ally switch, thank you for the crit. Because of the ally switch, right, levitate. The Cresselia won't be able to use that next turn, or if it does, it has a chance to fail. So I might just want to target the Ursaluna next turn. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Okay, so now we bring in the Punching Glove Super Palafin. We bring in the Heatran. And now we think. If it goes for Ally Switch and it hits, it has a less chance to hit than to not hit than hit. So I should go for a Jet Punch on the Ursaluna, assuming that it fails. If it does hit, then I don't hate using Flash Cannon on Ursaluna. So I can just use that on Cresselia, because if Jet Punch hits, then Ursaluna probably goes down, and if it doesn't hit, then we're in a little bit of trouble. Heatran will probably go down, but Palafin won't. So let's go with this. Yeah, there we go. So there's the protect. We're going to have a nasty little set of turns here. I don't like the mind games that are about to happen. Not a big fan of playing these games, because now it can just go for Lunar Blessing, can't it? Oh, it's going to use Trick Room. It is going to use Trick Room. That's interesting. Okay. Well, I have my work kind of cut out for me here. Because I've paralyzed it. Oh no, I've paralyzed it. That's bad for me now. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, so here's my thought process. I need to Jet Punch the Cresselia slot, because that can ally switch into the Ursaluna, because although we're in Trick Room, it just saw me use Jet Punch. So the assumption is there that I'll be using Jet Punch on Ursaluna slot again. The Cresselia can then ally switch that over, and it won't be a problem, but I paralyzed it. So now there's the chance for that to not hit. I like it. I'm going to protect the Heatran here. If I miss, I miss. If I miss this, I miss this. If it's a complete whiff, then it's a complete whiff. That's okay. Yeah, thank you. Oh, thank you for doing the thing I wanted you to do. Let's hit that Jet Punch on the Ursaluna. Thank you and good night. All right. Okay, now problem number 2. there's a Iron Hands in Trick Room here. So it's not great. It's not great for me. I could hit a Protect here. I should hit a Protect here. And I'm going to hit a Heat Wave, a Flash Cannon, probably. No, we go hard. We go hard. We're gonna go attack this. We're gonna Earth Power, Flash Cannon, That no, Heat Wave, no, Earth Power. Okay. Well, at least we get the KO on the Cresselia. There we go. That's great. Yeah, there's a Drain Punch on the Heatran. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that for me. And of course it was a crit, but my Reflect wore off, so I'm pretty sure that would have just KO'd me anyway. Ugh, I don't like what's about to happen. We're going to bulk up just in case. Because this is probably the last turn of Trick Room. That said, should I not have just done that next turn and protected? Well, anyway, it's fine. It's fine. We bulk up here. We're going to Drain Punch next turn. I would have taken half of this damage if I had just done this next turn, but whatever. Oh, wait a minute. Is Trick Room still going? Oh, one more turn. Oh, then we protect. I would have been able to get 2 bulk ups off if I had done this next turn. No, that's not true. No, that's not true. It would have ended up exactly as it was, because the Trick Room took two turns, not the one that I had thought it would be. So I Drain Punch this, and if this isn't a super crit, then Palafin loses. That's okay. We hang our head in shame, and we go into our next game. That's how that goes here. 44 damage. You can't do 44 damage? You think you can do 44 whole damage? Yeah, okay. All right. Well, down goes the Palafin. This is what happens when I don't hit record on my recordings, because I won the first one. It would have been so good to show Palafin off like this, but you know, it is what it is. Mr. Matthews has gone, and Mr. Feeney beat me. Fina beat me. Anyway, let's go on to the next game. Let's go. All right, we're going up against St. Lucho. Now, St. Lucho here is bringing in the Thunderous, and I don't know if this was the last. No, this was the last game where I had a little bit of a revelation that the thing that I was worried about Tornadus doing for like every other one of my utility mons is taunt, right? And Prankster Taunt doesn't work on Grimmsnarl, so I'm going to go ahead and bring that guy in. Thank you very much. I like Spectrier having Taunt, to be completely honest. Dual Wing Beat, Tailwind, and Roost. I like Dual Wing Beat for the Amoonguss, and I like Dual Wing Beat for the Urshifu, but not much else. Not much else. I kind of like what happened last game where I swapped into Spectrier, also had the option to swap into Heatran, especially because of those, the Iron Hands and the Fluttermane. So I think I'll just go ahead and bring those. Although they do have an Amoonguss, so I might want to bring Rillaboom in for some reason. Take out Woodhammer, knock off U-turn. There's enough. There's enough to make a decent enough case to bring Rillaboom in. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Let's go. Why not? I'm always super hyper aware because I work in broadcast. All right, this isn't my full-time job. I work in broadcast on top of this. And I'm always very aware of when people have brand names facing the camera. So like I caught a little glimpse of it in my computer screen just now, and I'm like, oh, brought to you by Tim Hortons. It wasn't. I was just embracing my my fellow Canadian. Ferropalmus and Amoonguss. So the Amoonguss was what I was thinking about. That is indeed what I was thinking was going to happen. I don't think there's anything wrong with paralyzing the Amoonguss, really. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And at the same time, I'm going to switch into Rillaboom because reasons. If it goes for a Spore on whatever I would have swapped in on, or the Palafin itself, then nothing's going to happen. But the Amoonguss is why I brought Rillaboom in the first place, so I should be using it accordingly. Paralyzed Moongie. Ow, ow, I'm so heavy. I love that I've been hitting my paras. Always try to hit your paras. I'm gonna go and hit a Reflect real quick. Ooh, I can fake out. I can fake this guy out, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. What you gonna be? What you gonna be? What you gonna be? What you gonna do? You are going to hit me now. There is a fake out on that. Reflect is going to do reflect things. This could be a Pollen Puff and hurt. Yep. Hurts a little bit. Hurts a little bit. That gave me a bit of a hurts donut. I might want to light screen here as well. Or I can just go full on into the Iron Hands right now with the Spirit Break and the Wood Hammer. I don't hate it. Let's do it. It'll hurt. It'll do damage. It'll hurt. I want to make this Iron Hands hurt. It would be lovely if I could take it out. I almost think that they won't keep it in. No, they're going to keep it in. Okay, so this isn't going to take it down. Let's be real here. Oh, it's going to be so close. So close. Oh, it's going to take itself out. Thank you. Oh, lovely. Lovely. I don't even have to do the work. Pollen Puff your ally, if you wouldn't mind. Okay, that's fine too. Whatever. It's a dummy. I have Rillaboom and an attack dummy. Probably not going to be targeted, but also not going to, I don't know. It can soak up damage. It's a threat. Oh, I wish I had set up the white screen. I'm gonna bring in my own Heatran. Bring in my Heatran, I knock off whatever that Heatran's got. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it in this game. Is it an assault vest? I don't know. Is it leftovers? Could be. Probably going to heat wave here, which is why I'm bringing in my Heatran. Ooh. Ooh, watch out. It's grass. Okay. I should think, oh, that's a good idea. I should do that. Yeah, no leftovers for you. But I will eat a heat wave. Delicious. I love my fire type moves. Pollen Puff would KO me. Ooh. Okay. It used Spore. It forgot what Spore does. And that's okay. Everyone has those moments. I am not going to let that happen to my own Heatran, though. No, thank you. Oh, I could use Heat Wave. No. I'm going to try and KO the Heatran this time. Heatran, because I know that it's going to try and Spore the Heatran. Ooh. I can U-turn here. But if I U-turn, who do I swap into? Grimmsnarl? All right. Yep, we're going to U-turn Heatran. I could also use that on... What's his name? Oh, never mind. I could also switch that into Palafin. I should now switch that into Palafin. I love that very much. Thank you very much. I will do that. This works in multiple facets, right? We have the switch into grass in order to not get spored, but we also are switching into grass to not get earth powered, which is certainly a thing that can happen. Okay, I am going to bring in Palafin here, though. He's hitting a Jet Punch on that Malinaleo is going to be very choice. Love that. Heatran's gone. Don't need to worry about it anymore. I will say the problem with having Terastallized is that now I am susceptible to Fluttermane and its antics. And it has a lot of those. It certainly has many antics that it likes to do. But it's fine. Because it's not going to do them. We're going to hit a Jet Punch on this. Okay. Yeah, that's true. It is a Moongus, isn't it? I got overconfident. Energy Ball. Ow. Ow. Stop. Well, this Heat Wave is powered up by their Heatran, so I'll take that. Is there anything that they can do? Yes. I mean, whoa. Oh, it's just that. I forgot that not everyone just has a pocket Iron Hands in the back. Because I knocked it out. Ah. Imagine that. Jet Punch. I fully thought that they had an Iron Hands in the back. Because everyone has an Iron Hands in the back. I have an Iron Hands in the back. I don't even have one on this team, and I have an Iron Hands in the back. I know how Pokemon works. Okay? I went to university. Anyway. Cool game 2. Let's do game 3. Come on! Okay. Next, we're going up against Make. And Make is going to make me cry if they bring in an Iron Hands. But, I mean, they'll just bring it in the front, and then I'll Terastallize and everything will be great. So we bring the Grimmsnarl. Yes, we do. I could consider bringing in the Salamence, but honestly, they have a Grimmsnarl, they have a Fluttermane. This is going to be another one of those videos where I bring Salamence on a team, and then I don't bring Salamence in the game. So, of course, we need to bring the Palafin, because Palafin is the hero that we all need. I do need something that can withstand the Rillaboom, and that would be Heatran. I don't like it against against Urshifu. I think Grimmsnarl might be enough of a deterrent for Urshifu. They might just not bring it. Spectrier? Could be Spectrier. I like Fake Out. Yeah, I'm gonna bring Fake Out. That'll be okay. I kind of liked the idea of bringing Spectrier for Taunt. Taunt is such a fun thing to use against the enemy Tornadus, but I don't think it's the right move here. I think it's good when you have Tailwind up, but no. Anyway, Grassy Surge is here. Be all grassy and surgy. And I think this is my time to Terrastalize Ghost. If I Ghost Tera and I Thunder Wave, this will probably be the Fake Out turn. So I T-Wave the Tornadus. I switch into... Why am I T-Waving the Tornadus? There's no problem. There's no reason to T-Wave the Tornadus right now. I can do that next turn. Because I'm not going to get hit. I'm not going to hit it first. So I'm going to bring in the Heatran so that next turn I can Heat Wave. If something's going to take Fake Out, it might as well be Heatran. I'm also Terrastalizing the Grimmsnarl so that Fake Out can't target my Grimmsnarl. I'm not Terrastalizing. I thought I did, but then I switched what I was doing. And either way, they went for a taunt. Which it works to my benefit because it's not a grass type, or because it's not a dark type, or it is a dark type because I didn't Terrastalize. I'm funny. I'm funny in my mistakes. I fall upwards, and only upwards is what I do. That thing used Drum Beating. I'm going to go ahead and hit a Reflect here. Yeah. Reflect followed by a Heat Wave. Oh. All right. Yeah, I guess that does make my Heatran a little soggy. Still does a lot of damage to the Rillaboom, though. And that Wood Hammer does half of its damage, thanks to Reflect, so... Feeling good. Feeling okay. Bop, bop. Bop, bop. So, with Tornadus here and doing damage, I can go for a Thunder Wave on Tornadus. Yeah. It's probably going to Tailwind. And I'm going to have to be okay with that. It's not going to Tailwind. It is, in fact, going to let my Heatran outspeed and go... Oh, never mind. Never mind. I stand corrected. And it gets the crit. All right. Either way, the Rillaboom goes down, which is great. Now, next turn, I can go for the Light Screen. I did that assuming that I would that it would make my Heatran go before the Tornadus. But on second thought, it didn't matter. Because even if my Heatran ended up going first, it wouldn't have been able to KO that thing, now would it? Okay. Is this worth switching into Rill? Definitely not. I want to hit up a Light Screen here. And I want to hit a Flash Cannon on the Tornadus. I need this Tornadus down yesterday. Yeah. Oh. That doesn't necessarily matter, but we'll see what happens. Thank you for the crit. I do need to worry about Drain Punch. I do know this. I do know this. Might be worth terastallizing. I love Tera Palafin though. Tera Water Palafin in the rain sounds like a beautiful time. Well, we hit Milanoleteo with a Thunder Wave. And then we can hit it with a Flash Cannon. I low-key want to hit it with a Protect right now. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I have a sneaking suspicion that the Fluttermane is going to Protect here. If the Fluttermane protects... It's Terastallize. Why would it Terastallize? Okay, so I hit the Protect, so they didn't Protect here. Thunder Wave connects. That's good. Okay, so Dazzling Gleam is going to take out my Grimmsnarl. That's okay. I still have Palafin in the back. I can do one big hit. One super big hit. And that is... Ooh, that's Life Orb. That's doable. I like it. Well. Oh. Yeah, I don't necessarily have to play this game. No, they'll never get a double KO. We bring out Palafin. Yeah. Fake Out was an option. Rillaboom Fake Out was an option for me. I'm going to Tera, Water, Jet Punch the Fluttermane, and I'm going to Earth Power this. And as long as they don't Protect, then I'm all right. They're not going to Protect because they're Life Orbs. Choice Band, Choice Specs. They're not Choice Specs, they're Life Orbs. Means they can Protect and they might Protect, but they didn't Protect, and now I Jet Punch and now KO that for sure. Goodbye. There you go. Thank you. Love that for me. Now here's the thing. This might be a Drain Punch, yes, on the Heatran. That hurt. That hurt, but I do still have Reflect up, I think. The rain stopped. I don't like that the rain stopped. Oh, but now I can just Protect with Heatran. This is great. Oh, this is so great. Well, I'm not going to Oko it, so I might as well bulk up. We Protect. And now we just play this out. We play this out until Tailwind runs out. We should be fine. Everyone has an Iron Hands in the back. I'm telling you, every single person has an Iron Hands in the back, whether you have an Iron Hands in the back or not. Even if they KO my Pokemon, I have Iron Hands in the back. So I can always bring that out. And then I win. Anyway, here's Protect. I'm not what? It's fun. That's what the Iron Hands just did. Yeah. Oh, I love this guy. I love this guy. All right. Good way to go out. Fake Out? Nah, just kidding. I'm out of here. Disconnected. Snaps their Switch in half. It's perfect. Anyway, great team. Great team. This is the, I believe, final team of Regulation D for me. After this, I might just be going with Regulation E teams. So again, if you have your Regulation E teams ready, I know that, you know, it's very early on in the season. it hasn't even started yet. But as you work through your teams and you work through adding in your new Pokemon, maybe some new ones from home were released and you wanted to add those into your team, please do go and share those with us on the Rental Codes chat on our Discord. You can find the link to Pokésports.info just down there, where you can go and add your team to that. As long as you add your Pokepaste as well, that'd be so nice. Big thanks again to Charizard, love that, for sharing this team. First that I believe I've shared from this person. And I liked it a lot. I think that the Spectrier was a really interesting Pokemon to use here. It was really fast. It used Taunt. And that's a combination that I actually really respect. Pokemon that can use Taunt without the support of Prankster, because then you can actually hit some mons that you wouldn't otherwise be able to hit. Dark type specifically. Grimmsnarl is always a great addition to this team. Salamence, I feel like that Salamence could be an Amoonguss and I wouldn't cry about it. Or it could be a list of other things. But I found that the Tailwind support or the Dual Wing Beat and the Roost and the Iron Head, like that's a kit that I don't necessarily need on this team. And if I want to bring an Intimidator, I could bring maybe even a Hisuian Arcanine, and Hisuian Arcanine could be good as well. Omelette du fromage. Rillaboom is a pretty good Pokemon. That's all I have to say about that. Heatran rocks, and Palafin was a lot of fun. Bringing in that punching glove, bringing in the jet punch, Okoing Fluttermanes in the rain with Tera Water. It's supreme overkill, and I don't think I needed to do like half of the things that I did, but it was fun to see it happen. Anyway, this has been great, and you should be very proud of this team, Chawar. So yeah, cool. Go and use this team if you can get some use out of it in the rest of Regulation D, since that's what the season is still going to be. Then go for it. Go and get yourself to Master Ball. I got myself to Master Ball during this recording. So yeah, good for me. And I'll see you in the next episode. The next time people go and share rental codes, that's when you're going to see me back on the channel. So until then, enjoy your Kevin videos. And I've been Mike, and I played with 2 Pokemon on the field. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.